So in Ottawa, we're staying in the Business Inn Hotel. It's directly in the city center, and it's really good, to be honest. For the price that they offer, it's pretty cheap. I think we paid like $150 per night, and it includes huge apartment, one bedroom, living room, and a big kitchen, and the breakfast is really good here. There's another great way to explore Ottawa. It's with a bus. We took a bus, Grey Line, double-decker. It's so good. It's so nice to sit on the second level and look at everything from this perspective. And the tour guide was also very interesting. Where are we going?
Musée canadien de l'histoire.
Canadian Museum of History. So what kind of populations were living here in Canada before the English came?
Native Americans, the Wendat, Algonquin, and the Huron.
This is where the word Canada comes from as well?
Canada comes from the Wendat word Kanata, and it means population or village.
Yeah. And also interesting that some words like Quebec, Ottawa and Toronto were words of this Aborigines, Aboriginal peoples, and yeah, English took them over. It's a museum of history. We just came out. Fantastic museum, by the way. We enjoyed it. Unfortunately, we had only 1.5 hours. My tip on all of us, on all of you guys, if you want to visit this museum, definitely take some time, probably like 4-5 hours if you have kids, because it's extremely interesting. I don't know much about Canadian history, that's why it was really interesting to immerse into that and to find out what was going on here. And before, like in the past, how the history looks like. So yeah, the weather is amazing today. It's sunny and warm, and we'll continue enjoying Ottawa. I'm still struggling to say the name. I used to call it Ottawa, and then I've heard here in Canada they emphasize O in the beginning.
It's in French, Ottawa.
Ottawa. Anyhow. Hey guys! Today we're gonna have a tour with Craig. He will tell us more about Ottawa, and he will show us around. I'm super excited to show you as well. This is actually such an underrated city in Canada. There are not so many tourists. I definitely recommend to come here to anyone. Oh, there is a little squirrel. now we are going on the boat tour. Curious how it's gonna be. It's very hot today, like 30 degrees. We did not expect that in Canada it can get so hot. Yeah, we're melting a little bit, but we are packed very well. We have our light dresses, as you can see. Did you know that now we are on the electric boat? The first one in Ottawa, and the name of the company is
French, O means water. It sounds like
Eco. Since I'm not French, it was a bit hard for me to figure it out. But I call it EKO.
I didn't hear you. It's ABBA, I'm not in this world anymore.
A little red roof. So Bistro, super popular for cyclists.
Yes, that's true. Yes. So, our last day in Ottawa. We truly enjoyed the trip to the city. It's surprisingly beautiful and interesting, full of history. We did so many tours that you've probably seen already before. We got to know so many interesting facts about Canadian history, that also European countries were involved. Which one would be the most interesting one for you?
Historical facts?
Yeah. About tulips, right?
Yeah. So, Ottawa has the largest tulip festival in the world.
Not Amsterdam.
I remember the story.
Yeah.
So, World War II happens, the royal family of the Netherlands flees here to Ottawa, and the then queen, Juliana,
Got pregnant. She wanted to give a birth. They didn't know boy or girl it would be, so she gave a birth here in Canada. But the girl, to become a queen, she needed to be born on the Dutch soil, the land of Netherlands. So what did they do?
So the hospital where Juliana was going to give birth, Canadian Parliament made sure that for that occasion the room in the hospital would become Dutch soil. And then Marguerite was born on Dutch soil.
Yeah.
And then afterwards they changed it back to Canadian soil.
Yeah, and nowadays Holland and Netherlands, they send tulips every year.
It's not because of the birth that they send all these tulips, it's because Canada liberated the Netherlands in the end of World War II. So
but the funny part is, most of the people in Netherlands don't remember that anymore. Our local guide told us that in the 70s, if Canadians would go to the Netherlands, they would even get free drinks everywhere because everyone was so grateful that they liberated them. But nowadays, no one cares anymore.
No one cares. No one remembers anymore.
Yeah, and no one even knows that they have the biggest tulip festival in the world. And yeah, guys, if you want to see a lot of tulips, come to Ottawa in the beginning of May. I think the first week of May. So yeah, and this was just one of the facts that we got to know here. I will leave links down below to all the tours that we've done, if you're curious about it too. Yeah. Other than that, we're gonna enjoy the rest of the day, and tomorrow morning we are going to Montreal. By the way, Canada and kids, amazing place. It's a match. People are so friendly. They love kids. If they see you with a pram here, they help you immediately, and they're super nice towards the kids as well. And it's a perfect place to come.
Friendly people in general.
Yeah, in general, friendly people. That's
Motto
true.
is be nice.
Yeah, that's their mentality. Be nice to everyone. But anyhow, if you travel with kids, perfect place. Canada is a destination for you. Say goodbye to Ottawa.
Bye bye, Ottawa.
We liked it here. Bye bye.